The Athletic has reported that there's a chance that Shedeur Sanders couldn't just fall out of the top 6, but out of the first round entirely. How do you summarize the scouting report that emerged because of the week in Indy?
I would say overconfident is kind of how I would characterize it. Where is the line between cocky and confident, and how is that line inflected by racial stereotypes and biases in that regards? Sanders in particular being Deion Sanders' son and everything that comes with that. And a third element, the possibility that the Sanders family would like Shedeur to end up with a specific team, which might be influencing how he's acting in interviews. And that has nothing to do with historical stereotypes around quarterbacks or whatnot. This is a very specific situation. I raised my eyebrows a little bit when Dan used the phrase kind of like his confidence is earned, because I think that is quietly what's driving a lot of this. I had a lot of conversations with people in Indianapolis, not about Shedeur's personality, but a lot about his play and comparing notes basically on the tape. The perceptions there are very mixed. I came out thinking the gap between him and Cam Ward, pretty big. Maybe I'm wrong, that all it takes is one team, but there are concerns that folks have about him as a prospect in the NFL. If he was a can't miss type quarterback, like the top 3 even from last year, I would be very skeptical that any of this would matter at all. Talent begets tolerance in the NFL. I think the fact that he is somewhat divisive purely as a football prospect is amplifying a lot of the skepticism.
What is the comp? Who is he like?
When we talk about his personality here, I think there is some sensitivity because historically, some of the words being thrown about brash, overconfident, have been assigned to black quarterbacks in the past disproportionately. So when you hear that here, immediately spidey sense kind of goes off. What's kind of ironic though is that who he is as a player is actually the opposite of stereotypes that NFL teams and anonymous scouts have assigned black quarterbacks in the past, where they have over-indexed on emphasizing the athleticism at the expense of things like accuracy, football intelligence, processing, all of that. Shedeur Sanders is accurate. He is tough. He is very smart. He throws with anticipation. He's a good processor. He throws over the middle of the field. He is not a great athlete, and he does not have great arm talent. In some ways, there's like a little bit of Tua Tagovailoa to his game, to be honest, which is to say he wins with anticipation and accuracy, not with arm strength.